So this is a super exciting technique, mostly because I've been waiting for this little mini workstation. It's a Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station, but it's the mini. Look how cute. It's so we can make little handmade cards, card making size, which is perfect for us. And I wanted to show off using these new brushes, which have come out and just blown up the art industry. You can get them like practically everywhere. Everyone sells them. Some are different brands and all that type of thing. But I just want to go in and show you a little bit about how these work. And especially if you haven't seen them before, you don't have your own and whatnot. I'm just grabbing out a towel. Should have had that ready. There we go. So that if I want to wipe off a color, I can. So I'm going to just go in with my purple first. I'm just going to rub that in. You can start off and go in. You could do like super, super dark, like I'm doing kind of. You can just do real light. So you get just a light, nice, blendable color. Do you see how there's still ink coming off of my brush here at this point? So if you've loaded up your brush and you don't want that deep of a purple, I'm going to just kind of blend this out a little bit more. You can always go to your towel and just wipe it off. You can wipe it off on one of those cloths that they feel kind of funny when you touch them. They're like cleaning cloths. Work really well for cleaning these off. But you can do them on a terry or a flour sack towel like I'm doing, or just on a regular piece of paper, and just do that. Now if worse comes to worse and you really just can't get that color off, I use a wet wipe and I try to make it real taut, you know, like real flat, and just go back and forth and then let that dry. That will get off like the harder colors, especially like red, okay? So if I do that right now with this one, you can see that there was a little purple left there because there's the purple mark. But for the most part, it was clean. Now these are going to be just slightly wet, actually barely. It'll dry within minutes, and then you can be up and using it again. So you can just keep using them. I am going to blend in a little bit more. Let's just go ahead and use some blue, just so I can show you a bit more. So I'm going to start over here with the purple and do the dark. You know, direct right in. And then with the blue that I have left on my brush, I'm just going to drag that out. You can see that light color coming off of there. The only one that I would suggest having like a totally separate brush is for like yellow, because anything's going to contaminate such a light color. So just be aware about that. The other dark colors, of course, you know, if you really want to make sure it's clean, you know, separate your brushes. Say like, okay, my pink brushes are only going to be for oxides, and like my black brushes are only going to be for my other inks, like my distress inks. It's totally up to you, but I'm going to go ahead and do some yellow on this side. So I'm going to start out real dark here. And then I'm just going to use the rest of that ink that is sitting on my brush, which you probably won't be able to see, but as I go around, you can tell there's yellow left on there. I'm not going to do too much blending here because yellow and those other colors are just kind of purple, are going to make an ugly color. So I'm going to brush that off. Oops. And then what's cool is that these magnets held everything down, so I didn't have to tape it, I didn't have to stick it, I didn't have to hold it. It just stayed there with these really strong magnets, and they're not going to hurt you or pinch you because they have that really nice padded side on the bottom there. It's just awesome. She did these right when she did these magnets. They are magnificent. So let me just lift this up and show you what we're left with. Look how pretty. You can do that with any colors you want, any stencils you want. And if you're looking for these brushes, we definitely have them, and we have the little mini.